Valley, Tucson.
An Arizona Lotus Corp radio station.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Wednesday, October 15th. Good morning, Kendall.
Good morning.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. We're going to have a lot of friends stop by the show today. It's going to be a good one. We'll continue to give away tickets for the Dias de las Luchas, the Luchador show that's going to be at the Rialto Theater.
Looks fun.
Oh, it's always a good time. Have you been to one of those?
No.
Yeah, you know, besides the announcer for the show, the rest of it is amazing. And there's live music and just great wrestling action right there in the Rialto. So we'll give away a pair of tickets for that. I have 2 pairs of tickets to give away for your Tucson Roadrunners, which my first pair I'm going to give away here shortly. Because, you know, it's all eyes on the opening weekend this week, you know, because Saturday is our home opener. I'm very excited about that. We have new bells and whistles as we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Tucson Roadrunners. It's just crazy.
Wow.
I know. And I've been with the team since the end of year 1, right? So this has been the longest relationship I've ever had, you know?
Wow.
I know. I mean, honestly, even longer the relationship I had with this company because you know, the company fired me at one point during this run. The Roadrunners never have.
Right. They've never dumped you.
They never dumped me. You know, they said, "You're my forever girl." And I'm like, all right. You know, we'll see where the relationship's at the end of the season because, you know, I am a little jealous. I do have a little competition, if you will. So younger, more energetic type of person. Rowdy Runner is his name. That's what he goes by. So I got a stupid name. I go by Beef, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes by Rowdy. And we're going to have Rowdy in studio today as like a frenemy situation.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'm going to be like, hey, what's going on, man? Stay away from my girl. Like, how close are you? I mean, you've been doing a lot of work together. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They seem to appreciate you. It's kind of like a new toy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would you get jealous in this situation? Say your man starts, you know, has like a TA because he's a teacher, has a TA that's younger and more like a go-getter and is like doing all this great work where your man's like, you're doing a good job. Oh, girl, you're doing a really good job. Would you be like, you're doing too good a job. You need to pump the brakes.
If you saying, oh, girl, oh, no, don't oh, girl her, you know?
Yeah, and I have a feeling the Roadrunners are oh, girling Rowdy, man. I know. So, you know, in this situation, they say keep your enemies or your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Oh, so that's why he's going to be here.
Yeah. I just got to feel him out. And then at the end of the podcast, we'll assess the situation and see how much of a threat he is. And basically, are you banging my Roadrunners?
Could you beat him in arm wrestling? That's how I think you'll know.
I don't know, man.
Out on top.
It's got that young blood.
That
young blood. I'm on the tee, though. I'm on the tee.
Right?
So maybe that testosterone will help me over the edge. I do pretty good with arm wrestling.
We need to cue the training montage and you know, beef the beef up.
Oh, you know, it's funny that you say that. I'm about to post a clip on social media of me literally getting beat up by an Asian woman. So
what?
Yeah, you're going to have to watch the clip. There was a lot of stuff that we posted yesterday, including the scariest movie of all time. And Shirley Manson made an announcement. Shirley Manson of Garbage made an announcement yesterday that Garbage will no longer tour the U.S. because it's not financially sustainable. And we're going to break that down in music news. And yeah, the entire clip is it's heartbreaking, but it's also a warning and it's sounding the alarms of where the industry's at today. And, you know, if you've seen or heard me do the Bring Back KFMA Day song, it touches on that.
Right.
Because the music industry as a whole is kind of broken. And, you know, unfortunately, there's a lot of industry that's like that right now. And Garbage and fans of Garbage are the latest victims of this. And Shirley Manson has never been one to bite her tongue. She's very outspoken about it. And she's been very honest and transparent in the reasons why. And she spoke, it wasn't like Garbage isn't selling out either, because she spoke in front of a sold out crowd in Denver, probably I want to say like 5,000. So they were playing those size rooms. And you would think, okay, you're selling 5,000 tickets. You should be able to afford to be able to tour. But with all the ticket fees and all the hidden costs of the promoters and then everyone that has their hand in the pot just made it to where they just weren't making enough money to justify it. So that's one of the things that we'll get to in music news. In local news, it was announced that yesterday, Lindy from Thunder Bacon Burger Company announced that he's shutting down that location.
Yeah.
Now, yes, it's sad because that's another local business down, but it's not like
But it's
devastating.
like its own competitor from Lindy's in a way.
100%.
It's competing against itself.
So two things. Yeah. So Lindy took over his namesake, Lindy's on 4th Avenue. And I just saw Lindy right after the Tucson Hip Hop Awards. I went there and I grabbed a bite to eat at Thunder Bacon Burger Company because when I'm in the area, I definitely stop by. I love that place. And he was in there working the kitchen after, competing in a cooking competition and just running himself ragged from going back and forth from both restaurants. And then he talked about how the price of beef is just going up and it's getting harder to, turn a profit. And so between two restaurants running himself so thin and, and the cost of everything going up, you can't put in 100% to 100 things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to put 100% into something, you have to focus on that one something, right? And so I feel like Lindy, and I didn't speak with him, but knowing him and talking with him in the past, you had to make that difficult decision. He's like, yeah, it's great having two successful businesses, but if I spread myself too thin, I'll have two unsuccessful businesses as opposed to one successful business. And, Thunder Bacon Burger Company was the offshoot to, basically get his name back on the map after Lindy's on 4th was taken over from him. Getting that back and having his name on the marquee, that takes precedent over everything. And so if you want to support Lindy and you're upset about the news of Thunder Bacon Burger Company having to shut down, go to Lindy's on 4th and support him there because he'll be there, growing up those burgers and doing everything that made him famous nationally right there on 4th Avenue. Plus Lindy's on 4th is a huge, awesome restaurant building.
Iconic. Yeah.
Yeah, no, their setup there is nice. Well, I want to throw a party there, hell. But so that's a couple stories just to kind of ease into the day.
There's a lot going on.
I know, and we're touching on it. But like I said, I want to give away a pair of tickets to the Tucson Roadrunners this Sunday. We got a game, and the puck drop is at 4 p.m. So it's one of those early games. So after you watch the football, you want to go see some professional hockey with me and the boys of the Tucson Roadrunners, then be caller number 10 right now, 600 KFMA, 600-5362. And my first pair of tickets will go to you. We got your morning morning coming up after Corn. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Here's Lenny Kravitz. Oh, look, I got people calling. You know what? Since I do have people calling for the stream, they're calling for the Roadrunners tickets, right? I gave away my first pair. Might as well give away another pair. I got Rowdy Runner in studio right now. Let's see who's calling. Yo, Rock 102.1. Who this? Oh, wait, I got to answer the phone. Line 1 or line 2, Kendall?
2.
Okay. Rock 102.1. Who's this? Karina, you want those Roadrunner tickets for this Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay. You got them. Nice. Simple as that. And you're watching the podcast right now, I take it?
Yeah, on Facebook.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're live on Facebook right now. So, and you're going to see the Rowdy Runner who's in studio right now. It's a good-looking chap that I just popped up on the screen. So here's what I need you to do here. I'm trying to set up Paul. Paul is here. Can you go grab him, Yas? And then Karina, I just have to get on the air and tease the podcast, and then I'm going to go to a clip that we recorded earlier, and I'll get all your info so you can get these tickets Sunday, and it's at 4:00, so it's going to be good. It's going to be a fun season, right?
It's gonna.
You moved down here for this.
Yeah, so I actually moved from Phoenix 2 months ago, and then just going all out now.
What part of Phoenix?
So I was living in Scottsdale, and
Okay.
then I went to Arizona State, so I was living in Tempe.
Don't ever tell anyone that again.
Yeah, I should probably keep my
Keep
mouth
that to
shut.
yourself.
But before that, I'm from Ohio originally,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
where in Ohio?
Columbus area.
Ooh.
Okay, so she banged someone from
I got
Ohio.
pink eye there.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Keep the pink eye going on today.
Yeah, so with Rowdy Runner being a part of the team, and with Dusty, and of course me, Yas, everything, the in-game ops and the entertainment is being like stepped up to another level. NHL level is what we're attempting to pull off this year with a lot of fun and interaction. So we're going to be talking about that on the podcast. And Paul, our boss, just came in late, but he's still here. So welcome, Paul. All right, so Karina, just stand by. As soon as I get this tease out and fire off this next clip, I'll get all your info so you can get those tickets, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Of course. All right, so simple as that. So what happened was I was running back our show open clip from this morning. I started off the show with giving out tickets, and then I played that back, and people called in again. I'm like, okay, yeah, I got another pair. Let's do it. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on the podcast broadcast, and we are talking all things your Tucson Roadrunners. Joining me in studio, you see them all over social media. He is now Dusty's BFF, which I'm going to be honest with you, ladies, kind of makes me jealous. This is my BFF for like 9 years. This guy came in, swooping in, trying to steal my dude. But we got Rowdy Runner. What's going on, Rowdy?
Not much. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, we're going to get to know Rowdy. We're going to check out some of these social media clips. It's a lot of fun. And in studio as well is our game ops manager for this season. Very excited about this, man. Coming in and stepping up our in-game entertainment. We have Paul joining us as well.
Pleasure to be here.
I know I just got you in. So as we get you comfortable, we'll talk about the season opener, what to expect, and how to get those tickets before it sells out for this Saturday. But the back-to-back games that we have going on this weekend and everything that we have in store happening this season is going to be talked about on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/bevegan, or stick around. We'll be back after music from Offspring. Here's Gone Away on Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Clear. Okay, so earlier this morning, we did our morning moron, and it went a little something like this. Check it out. 1 KFMA, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. It is now 6:15 and time for your morning moron. Let's do it.
That's right.
All right, now, you ever been to New Jersey?
No.
Okay, so I'm from New Jersey, right?
Mhm.
My entire family is. And I get the short tempers of Jersey women in particular, right? You know, my mom was one of those. If you only have about 2 seconds to figure it out, and if you're after that, you're effing around and you're going to find out, right? There's a situation in New Jersey that today's morning moron is all about, and it has to do with patience.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a woman in New Jersey who currently now is facing charges after a slow checkout line prompted her to go crazy in a way that is extremely violent and criminal. See, here's the deal. She's just waiting in line, and she's like, God, hurry up. I got places to be. Oh, you know what? All right, I'll be right back. She goes back into the store.
Uh-huh.
She grabs a knife. She buys the knife. Right
God.
at the checkout, goes out into the parking lot and stabs the woman that was holding her up
Oh my God.
with a newly bought knife. I mean, the fact is, if you know you're going to stab someone, yeah, but so there's no germs, she won't get an infection. But at the same time, you're supposed to wash those knives before you use them.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And if you know you're going to commit like attempted murder, what's a shoplifting charge on top of that? Why pay for the knife?
Right.
Okay, so this 25-year-old in question is named Amber, and that's typical for a crazy girl name. Sorry, all Ambers out there, but it's true. She was behind the victim, who was with her family. The argument apparently got pretty heated. Now, according to police, Amber bought a set of kitchen knives, removed one from the box, pursued the woman in the parking lot, stabbed her multiple times, Michael Myers style.
Oof.
Thankfully, the woman will be okay. She showed up at the hospital with several puncture wounds to her torso, but cops say they were all superficial because in New Jersey, you get stabbed sometimes and you just shake it off, right?
Yeah, it's a part of being a New Jersey citizen.
Yeah. It's like a real housewife. I call this the Jersey C-section. It's fine, you know? I know. Well, at the same time. Now, it's not clear if Amber already had the knives in the cart or went back to get them after the argument. I'm going to assume she went back to get them. But she did apparently pay for them first. So, and in that situation, are you going top shelf knives? You going for the cheapest knives? What are you getting?
God, I hope the top shelf. Just like the hack job you got to do with a cheap knife,
Right, yeah.
Imagine like a plastic knife even.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's what I would have done. And just went to the deli and was like, you got any free silverware? Anyways, cops arrested her for aggravated assault. And again, this is just another day in New Jersey. So you don't F around at the self-checkout line. You got your self-checkout line. If you don't know how to use the self-checkout line, use one of the lines with the cashier. Okay, let them do the work. So that way, if they're mad about being held up, they're mad at the cashier and not you, and that way you don't get stabbed. And this is only when you're in New Jersey. But for the woman who had no patience and decided to buy a knife just to stab the woman in front of her, has to be today's Morning Moron. All right, we're back on. 25 seconds here. I'm going to pull up the social media page. Rowdy, when you guys get a chance, follow Rowdy Runner. You're going to see Rowdy here, whose name is Evan, but we're going to call him Rowdy for the sake of, we all got like quirky nicknames here. I mean, we got K-Dog.
We're trying to make K-Dog happen.
No, I don't like K-Dog, but Yas Money, be vegan. Paul, I don't know if you ever had a nickname. If you do, now's the time to use it.
Polly Walnuts, Polly G.
Okay, there we go.
Whatever one you like.
We're back here on the air, Rock 102.1 KFMA. And with that jumpsuit you got rocking, Paul, Polly Walnuts is the way to go, dude. That's a good fit right there. Look at you with all the new merch. Speaking of which, it looks like Rowdy has the old Tucson Roadrunners jersey on. Yeah. Did we not get him a new one yet?
We have new ones as well. It was just late night, early morning. So.
Yeah.
We got the one that was in my closet ready to go.
Yeah. I love these new jerseys too. Did you see the reveal on these, Yas?
No.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a jersey in a while.
She's still upset that she hasn't gotten the jersey yet, but we'll work on that. I'll show you what it looks like here. As we got Rowdy as the latest team member here of your Tucson Roadrunners. The colors here for the home away, the green, looks fantastic, and of course we got the Utah Mammoth official patch on our jersey this season. We did not have that last season. It's very controversial because you're supposed to have the patch of your NHL affiliate on there. But now we're all official again, representing the Utah Mammoth, of course, formerly the Arizona Coyotes, which Rowdy is from. Now, you actually did this gig in Phoenix or Scottsdale, correct?
Yeah, so I did it at the Mullet Arena.
Tempe, yeah.
Yeah, I basically walked into one of the games. They were giving away free tickets to students.
Yeah.
And then kind of went bonkers, and the VP of marketing came down, was like, hey, we want you on a part of our team, and the rest is history. So
that's how you did this.
Yeah.
So you went in with no shame whatsoever. Did you grow up a hockey fan?
Not at all.
Okay, so you were just a fan of like engaging and making a scene in the stands and stuff. And were you surprised they didn't kick you out and they offered you a job?
Yeah, actually, the first time I took my shirt off probably 15 times, between TV timeouts, and they were starting like, hey, we can't put the camera on you. That's very ugly.
Yeah.
So I kept my shirt on, and instead of doing taking the shirt off, I put costumes on.
Okay.
Different costumes come out, different costumes, and get the fans riled up.
Was that before you got the gig, or that was after?
The second time around, because it seemed like they showed interest in it, I wore like a captain sailor suit to the game.
Yeah.
Out of my own will. And then that time is when they're like, hey, we're giving you free tickets to every game.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, that's good. And Mullet Arena definitely had an energy to it because, of course, it's about the size of the TCC, but to take a NHL team, like that and put it in such a small arena was the issue as to why the NHL was like, hey, we need a bigger arena for this. And then eventually we know that the team then sold to Utah. And that's where we're at right now. With the TCC, and this being the 10th anniversary, you guys are new to the Roadrunners, so to speak. Rowdy did come down a couple games last season. And fans were perplexed. They're just like, who's this new, very enthusiastic fan? Because no one announced him as any kind of in-staff or any association. He was just one of these drunken U of A kids,
I was one of those people. I was like, who is that?
Yeah.
Totally get it. Totally get it.
She was calling for security. I'm like, no, it's good. We got the approval.
I was like, Beef, should we be worried?
I'm getting a question on from the stream here, Rowdy. Now, before you got officially hired, that first game, was alcohol involved?
No alcohol is ever involved.
Never involved. That was
Never
a
involved.
sober decision. Now, growing up, did you go to sporting events before and always say, this is how we do sports?
Yeah, so I was never really the athletic one. I was more like the student section leader. And so from middle school, I got bleachers put in for a student section. Then high school, I was trying to be the student section leader every year. And just entertaining fans was always my passion.
There you go. You know what? And that's funny too, because it's similar to how I do what I do today. And then even the arena hosting, MCing and stuff, I started in middle school, taking from like lunch to detentions and grabbing the microphone and, just kind of entertaining the crowd, so to speak, and making announcements from there. So that's funny. Yeah. And then when you had the opportunity, you're going to ASU and, the coyotes in your backyard, you get the mullet, you go ham.
Yes.
And you get a job and you turn it. Now this is a job to where you literally moved down to Tucson for.
Yeah. So literally it started freshman year, just being, a total college kid drinking and whatever. Then sophomore year, same thing. And junior year, I finally was like, hey, I need to figure out my life, kind of.
Yeah.
And so sports business major, wanted to do something with sports entertainment. And from there, it was rest is history.
Yeah, this is an interesting position that you have now, too, because not only is it like a hype man here for the event, but you have office duties. And office duty and with any major organization, the name of the game is social media and social media engagement. And I'm sure you guys have noticed not only Tucson Roadrunners social media pages, but Dusty's. And now with Rowdy, the engagement and the content that they're pumping out is a factory level, right? They're just cranking it out and really creating some fun, engaging posts that we're going to go down the rabbit hole right now on the podcast broadcast. So you can join us, youtube.com/BeFegan. If you want to get a sneak peek and follow along, you can follow Rowdy at the Rowdy Runner AHL on Instagram. And of course, Dusty AHL with the Roadrunners and the Tucson Roadrunners. And then when we return, Paul, he's here. We recruited Paulie Walnuts from Flint, Michigan. Where he turned basically like a beer league operation into like the must-see entertainment hub of Flint, Michigan for professional hockey.
Too kind.
Yes. Well, that's exactly the way I was sold you too, and I believe it. We're going to be amping up our in-game entertainment this season, and Paul's going to give us a rundown of some of the tricks he has up his sleeve and what to expect this weekend. After music from Breaking Ben, it's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. All right. Let's go down the rabbit hole here. Now, you've been doing social media. I mean, obviously you're young, so your entire fucking life, right? But yeah, like at what point did you were like, oh wait, this is a career. I can make this a career kind of thing, and then start like creating posts where you're like, oh, that's working.
Yeah. So I had an internship in Madrid, and while I was was working for Real Madrid's farm league team.
Yeah.
And so on the weekends, I would travel to different states. I mean, not states, countries.
Yeah.
And wearing the Arizona Coyotes jersey, and I'd take a picture in each country. And so I took a picture of me in Africa on a camel in Morocco, and it sent it out. Arizona Coyotes posted it, and it blew up.
Right.
And so from there, the Arizona Coyotes contact me right then, and we're like, yo, we need to upgrade your contract.
Yeah.
So I got back from Europe, and they started paying me for literally going crazy and posting stuff on social media. And that's when I realized that's my calling.
Yeah. And it's so weird that is now a profession, right? To be able to do that and to do it well is something that many companies are looking for all over the place, right? And honestly, in media, where radio continues to evolve, though, that's the more we have to continue to be able to do that, capture that, create on-demand content. So it's similar in that aspect, but this is all promotion as well. So, we talk about the puck drop and you're doing a countdown. Here's some of Rowdy's clips here.
Ticket warning. It's time to lock in those tickets now. We're definitely going to sell out for our home opener game, Roadrunners versus Wranglers.
Spoil something here? Yeah. You can tell this is AI, right?
Is that AI? No, okay.
So we're testing out with AI as well. Yeah, we're making like original videos ourselves, but we wanted to try what an AI would look like.
Right.
So we're seeing how it plays off. That's AI.
That's AI, dude.
Could you guess the
Dude,
No, dude,
shopping
and I'm
cart clip?
so-
What is AI?
I'm
yeah,
so
go
okay.
to
No,
the shopping cart
wait,
clip.
no, don't even tell me. Let's play a game. All right,
Okay,
let's play a game.
Well, I got already.
Yeah, I know, dude. No, I mean right off the bat, I'm like, am I that old?
We're still getting sent stuff
All right,
now.
I want to play a game. Okay, is it AI with Rowdy Runner? And so we're gonna go through clips, and we have to guess whether it's it's real clip or it's AI. That's crazy that the first one got us right off the bat. All right, here we go. All right, so this one I'm gonna say it's real. Let me listen to a little bit of this. Dusty and Rowdy go.
Are you kidding me, Dusty? No. Dusty, you know what we're supposed to be wearing. Come on.
I look sharp though.
Love that one.
Dusty, definitely not.
I want that outfit. Yeah.
Wowza! That tux is looking
I'm a
awesome.
big wowza guy.
But
Yeah.
Dusty,
Is that your catchphrase?
Bonkers.
has anyone
Wowza.
ever taught you how to tie a tie? Come on, get over here. Let me teach you.
Yeah, you're not tying that at all. That's nice.
That's better.
That was not me.
Now you're ready
Of
for the
course
red
not.
carpet.
No one knows how to tie a bow tie like
We're
that.
18th. We'll see you there.
Nice. Very good. Yeah, got good engagement on that. All right, AI or not AI?
Okay, it looks like he's in a shopping cart zooming downhill. Crashed into a bush.
AI or not AI?
Let me see that crash again.
No,
Let me
this
see
is a
the-
speed round, Kendall. AI
okay.
or not
Well,
AI?
it's AI. He told us it's AI.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
that
dummy.
one.
I mean, you're taking 10 minutes. Like,
That
and
one
this
I
is-
hinted at.
Also, we don't have bush.
I was gonna say, all the grass?
Don't look like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hello?
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Who has grass around here?
We're
Yeah.
desert rats. We don't have that.
Like, I haven't
That's
been to Winter
true.
Haven in a long time. I'm like, no, this is not. All right, let's go. AI, not AI.
AI.
You say AI.
Already
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the Fox Theater.
You know what? Initially, I did not think it was AI. So I'm gonna go with my original assumption, not AI. What is it?
It's AI.
Ah,
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, well now I'm picking up pieces.
Ticket warning. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, now is the time to lock them in before it's too late. Hey, marketing wants a low ticket warning now. Get it out. Got it.
AI.
We actually made that fire.
Sundead Construction with Copper Factory.
Oh, dude, this is real.
It's 100%
That's
real.
real.
Yeah.
Dusty has wings like that.
Yeah, no, roadrunners don't fly.
I think that might be it.
Okay, all right, that's crazy though. Is
Yeah.
that Sorrow? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
okay? Yeah, that's how crazy Sorrow is. In fact, actually, speaking of AI, like AI slop has gotten so out of hand
Ugh.
that there's now so many different public statements. A big trend of AI. Beyond the wrestling AI that we're seeing everywhere, like all these, like Martin Luther King cutting heel promos in the ring. The daughter of Robin Williams asked people to stop sending her AI slop of her dad.
Oh.
It's not that it's not that she doesn't want them to stop making it. It just like she doesn't need to see it, doesn't want to see it, right? And just imagine you're like your late dad and you're grieving your dad, and then you have a-holes that you don't know from all over the world being like, hey, check out what I got your dad doing.
That's trauma.
Yeah. That's a pound of cocaine I have him doing in this video, right?
Rude.
Yeah. So on Instagram, she said that she doesn't want them, won't watch them, calls them dumb, a waste of time of her energy. It's not what she wants. So if you make any AI of Robin Williams, do not send it to Robin Williams' daughter. Just a little heads up. Okay. Yeah. It's fair, right? But yeah, that's crazy. That I mean, you literally tricked me. And usually I'll see the little Sorrow logo, but I guess that's if you're like just testing it out. But if you pay for it, you can probably not get the logo on there.
This is just the beginning, Beef.
Yeah, there's some ones we made like that are really legit. I that I haven't posted yet.
Yeah, that you're like, did I do that? You ever trick
Like,
yourself?
you're only
I
literally
saw,
just seeing the
Like
beginning.
the body cams, police body cams are hilarious.
Oh my
They look
God.
so real.
There's got Tucson police on him now. So
yeah, man. So we're gonna have to get to the point where we can't. Well, I already talked about plausible deniability on everything, but that's just terrifying, right? I mean, I can't even post clips of this podcast anymore, and people will be like, "It's not real." If it's good, they're not gonna think it's real because they're gonna like, nah, it has to be whack, huh?
Tell him it is AI.
No,
well,
I don't know.
I can't wait to see your AI beef promo clips. So.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a picture. Yeah. That'd be great.
Maybe we could play one during the game. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be great. Yeah, I know, and just have him fly away or something. But that's fun to play with, though. That's a fun program. How much does a professional Soro cost?
$200 monthly.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it real for a while. That's
before they up it too.
Oh my God, yeah, this is the introduction rate. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. Speaking of pricing, though, I'm seeing that there's good family packages, everything else that Roadrunners are starting to do here. They got family 4-packs happening, which are always fun. And we're super close to a sellout for the home opener, which I'm stoked about. It's been a minute since we've had a legit sellout.
Really?
Yeah. I know you're surprised on that. They sold you. What did they sell you, Paul?
Thought, no, it's the hottest thing in town, and that's what I expect it to be still. So yes.
I mean, it can be, for sure, and we're excited about this upcoming season and the players that are returning and our coach and everything else, so it's good. Yeah. I've been seeing, what I love about doing like radio DJing and doing a morning show is the same thing I love about participating and being a part of the Tucson Roadrunners is discovering a band before they blow up, right? And I always look for that next big band, and seeing like AHL is getting to know these players before they blow up and then seeing them blow up. Like Dougie, Curtis Douglas is now with the Lightning, and he literally went viral his first game for beating the shit out of someone immediately, like during the it was almost during the puck drop, and they call him, and he is the tallest player in the NHL. And if you knew Dougie or Curtis, I call him Dougie because we follow each other on Instagram. But like if you see Curtis, he's like Randy Johnson, dude. He is tall. He looks like Randy Johnson too, but he also he punches so hard, you feel it in the crowd. So to see like stories like that, and you're like, that's our boy, even though he's in Tampa Bay right now, and it's like he's a Lightning, and for wherever his career may go, he still originated here, and so we call him as our own, and it's great to see that kind of stuff. I mean, Paul, you've been doing the AHL, and I mean, you've had a run here. You started off in San Jose, right?
San Jose Sharks, yes, yeah, and San Jose Barracuda too. So it was kind of unique. They both played in the same building at the same time, so I got to work for a few years under two different.
Who on the Barracuda that you working with that ended up blowing up and is like a big name in the NHL?
NHL on the CUDA,
yeah,
right.
They call him the CUDA.
The thing is, that was our CUDA nickname.
Yeah.
We were really bad those years I worked there.
Yeah.
Really, really bad. Where like it wasn't like the Celebrinis, Will Smiths that you're seeing today. If anyone is following NHL, those are the hot young rookies on the Sharks now.
Right.
But literally, I got to work a game, and this was funny because Evander Kane got sent down from the NHL to the AHL for a couple of games because they were sending him off from the Sharks, but now he's playing on the Vancouver Canucks now. But I got to see an NHL player work with AHL players for a game, and that was probably the most funniest thing ever. And they did it on Teddy Bear Toss night, so he got to help with Teddy Bear Toss. And so seeing a player that was almost making like $10 million a year at the time having to pick up teddy bears was hilarious.
Yeah, doing some work. Yeah, but that's it's so much history behind that. It's almost an honor. And it's great the Teddy Bear Toss to go out there with the players. They kind of, you see a lot of them kind of have get a kick out of doing it. Some people don't, but
well, that's what I like about the AHL. We do so much more cool, unique theme ideas that NHL you almost can't get away with the same way. Like you can't even do Teddy Bear Toss in the NHL, and to me that breaks my heart because that would be the biggest hit for me if they would do it. And it's so easy to do. But stuff like that where it's good for the family, community, and kids at all alike, and it makes for a great theme night too. And it just makes it one of the most fun, even for me, when I was going to games at the beginning, I was like, that's a game I got to circle, teddy bear toss night. And you always know it's going to be a big night.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't do teddy bear toss at night at NHL games.
But we do at the Roadrunners, so you got to come see us for that.
Oh, it's always massive. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're back here live on the air. That was Paul, our game ops manager for your Tucson Roadrunners. Going into the season, I'm joined by a Rowdy Runner as well, along with Yas Money and Kendall. And I'm talking about this upcoming season and theme nights, right? And you have a lot of theme nights that are on the schedule already. You're already kind of planning out what's going to be happening here throughout the season. What are a couple other theme nights that you're already looking forward to that maybe we haven't seen before?
I didn't know about you, but I'm looking forward to Mardi Gras night. I've never got to do one of those personally where I got to do. Yeah, so I'm excited to put that on.
Yes. To get more rowdy. Jeez.
Yes, that. I love the music with that too. So I'm excited for all the colors in the crowd and all the different costumes will people wear with that. So maybe do a costume contest or something like that. But
well, you have a PSA on the board saying, please do not flash.
See, I already know with you,
game.
Beef, I got to put it for you to make sure that. So maybe you could be the walking around PSA and just toss. I was thinking you could toss beads from the promo deck. That'd be hilarious. So
yeah. I could probably get the 200 sections for sure.
And
well, actually, if you allow me to use that, we have a T-shirt cannon this year, right? And I was bummed to find out that we have a few. How many T-shirt cannons?
We have 3.
3 cannons.
You guys got to find out now by going to the games to see. So yes.
And I'm so excited about this, right? Because it's been on my bucket list forever. I've never been able to fire off from a T-shirt cannon, and it turns out we had one in the storage shed last season.
Oh.
Yeah, that apparently we could have used but didn't. Now here's the thing.
Oh, really?
Apparently, right? But now we got 3. And of course, as soon as you told me we could do that, then that video went viral of the guy with the cannon
shooting the grandma.
Yeah.
No way. Everybody sent me that, like, you can't have your rally runners do this or any of your no one can do this. But I'm like, it's perfect timing. I was like, so that's the PSA. We can't do that. So.
I'm 100% going to do that. I'm going to have Kendall dress up in like an old lady wig, right? And so
and you're going to stand 5 feet in front of me.
Yes. And then not react when you fall over and stuff. It's going to be amazing. But yes, there's an art to it. You got to angle it. And with the TCC, which is great, we were able to do this with the slingshot. But the slingshot turned out to be more dangerous for the rally runners.
I've gotten hit by those. We use those in San Jose. And I'm like, we had to use it for all our T-shirt tosses. And if you don't have anybody taking a hard stance, that thing is going to slap you in the face.
Yeah.
And I heard someone got a concussion last year on our team.
There was, I think, 3 times it happened throughout the run of that, the slingshot, that the slingshot would snap,
T-shirt
right? After a while.
Are deadly people.
Yeah, absolutely.
We put our lives on the line for you guys.
We even did this thing with the slingshot and we could do this with the cannon easily. Where we're on one side of the ice, and then we fired across the ice to the other side, right?
That'd be super cool.
That's something that we're going to have to do with the power of these cannons.
If you can get it over the net.
Yes.
Over the net, goal net to the other side, that'd be sick.
We did that with the slingshot. We would do that all the time, right? And we did stuff. But one time, the last time that we did the slingshot, the T-shirt across the ice, we had Brandon and Tanisha. They stood up. Everything about it was a liability, right?
Right.
And then just as they're pulling back, about to snap it, I run across. I narrowly, like a millimeter, came from me getting just knocked the F out by a slingshot right there in front of everybody. But we were able to clear the ice on that. Now it's going to be a lot easier.
By you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Now we can do synchronized.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, cannon T-shirt shooting, right? Across the rink, dude. It would be fantastic. So that's part of it. You're bringing in pyro this year too, right?
Pyro, I'm trying. I don't know if we're good. I know at least with the smoke machines, I'm trying to do CO2 cannons. I found a CO2 backpack. I don't know if you used it your first couple years.
No.
But that was just chilling in the back. These 20-pound CO2 backpacks that shoot fog. So I got those loaded up. Thing is, they're heavy as crap.
Dude, Paul, you might be the first man that has ever looked for anything actually. Because how did you find all these things?
Are all
They're right there.
They were all in the storage room. And
that's our goat.
As a storage room, having a major OCD is one, but I think you kind of have to do this job. You have to have OCD.
Didn't they bring a bunch of stuff from the Coyotes over? So it was just never looked at.
A truck.
Not even once.
So they had everything hauled over, but they never really looked into it.
Not even once.
We have a giant human-sized puck you can get in, and we can have puck races.
Yes.
There's 3 of them.
Yes.
They're like from here to where you are, like a full-size suit puck. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Let's talk about that, right? Yeah, let's talk about that because Yaz and I always love doing the on-ice games, right? And we have fun getting creative as possible with these games, but we've been doing kind of like the same games for the past couple seasons.
There was a binder that had 3 games in it. I was like, oh, we got to do more. So,
right.
Or 4. So.
Right. Do we have full-size hamster balls?
Yes.
Oh
Brand
my
new ones.
God.
Yeah, just unveiled, guys. So
Yes.
we will be seeing bubble soccer at Tucson Roadrunner games.
Yes. So a lot of
you and your friends to get in giant hamster balls.
Yes, the viral on ice games that you see everywhere else having like a fun time with, that's what's going to be introduced this season. So, the on ice entertainment during intermissions is going to be stepped up a bunch, whether you're a participant or you're just watching. Very excited about that. What are some other games that you're looking to bring?
Have you ever heard of air mattress race?
No.
So you just get giant air mat. We get little single air mattresses, and we do a race where you just do run and jumps.
Okay.
And you just run and jump on the air mattress, and you do a race and to who can finish from one end of the ice to the other by just running and jumping on the air mattress and sliding on the air mattress right across.
I love it.
Do you provide helmets and elbow pads?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some gear for this.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, definitely.
Sign the waiver and you call it
You
a
signed
day.
the waiver, right?
Sign the waiver and call it a day.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? Like I like on the show, I like doing like in-house games and have our people compete against each other. What's the chances of getting Rowdy and Dusty, who's very competitive, kind of competing throughout the season some games? Because I'd like to see some one-on-one action because I feel like, Dusty, again, him. He's very competitive, a professional hockey player.
Oh, yeah.
This
right?
guy-
So you guys going heads up on some games would be fun.
We got some ideas drawn up.
All
I'm
right.
excited about it.
Yeah, nice. So you're already kind of competing with them in ways, right?
I guess.
Yes.
They
There's a brothership
enhance
going on.
each other, which is great. I
Yeah.
think they make each other even better and more awesome.
Yeah.
So you should hear them every day in the office. It's something new going on every hour. It's
Right.
crazy. So
Okay, so Saturday is going to be the home opener, right?
Yes,
And we're
yeah.
close to selling out. What do people need to know how they can get tickets so we can sell this out officially and start off the season with a bang?
TucsonRoadrunners.com, Ticketmaster. You to get your single game tickets packs on there too, and it discounts as well too. But honestly, we got red carpet too. If you've never been to it, get your autographs. You could see the legendary Beef in person too. He'll be there.
I'm like, I throw up my hands like, you heard him.
He's there.
That's coming from him.
4
That's not
p.m.
coming from me. Yes.
4 to 5. You can see
Legendary.
Rowdy with Dusty there. They're
Yeah.
opening up the red carpet to get autographs, hang out with Rowdy, and see all the antics they're doing there at 4 o'clock.
I
And then
will say Dusty has a wardrobe that we haven't seen quite yet.
Okay.
He has
The
a
bird's
lot.
naked.
He has a lot more costumes, as you would say.
Okay. Yeah, you guys been shopping. Yeah, I've been seeing that on the Rowdy Runner AHL Instagram page as well. All right, well, get your tickets today, TucsonRoadrunners.com. Yes, the whole show or the
Doors at 6.
season opener is at 7, doors at 6, and the red carpet's at 4.
4 o'clock.
So you can make sure you get all your autographs and pictures with the players before the game, and then just amp up and almost like tailgate a little bit.
Yes, and there will be a tailgate happening. So yes,
Really?
yes, there is. I forgot to mention that in the plaza. Yes,
Wow.
there's a red carpet and a tailgate going on.
Nice. I get some
yeah.
food. Yeah.
There's
I
some beer
got-
samples in one section too.
I
right?
gotta say something as well. My thing is kind of wearing a helmet. For the
Yes.
things, and I believe in good luck, and good luck is you guys hitting me on the head because
Okay.
I'm wearing
caps.
that helmet. So yeah, if you guys see me, you're more than welcome. You have all my permission to just slap
Yeah.
that helmet and call it a day.
That's
Low-key.
Good luck.
Don't do it from behind. Just do it from the front.
Not from
Yeah,
behind,
you
fam.
don't have to tell Yaz twice. Well, we'll have more. We're going to talk more with both Paul and Rowdy Runner here on the podcast broadcast, and then more after Following in Reverse. So you join us, youtube.com/BeefV. You're going to keep it right here. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Oh, yeah. She's going to smack the shit
All
out of
this-
you all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. I also Beef. I gotta go.
Oh, you got to run?
Yeah, I gotta run.
Okay.
I
Gotta
go.
run.
Well, while you do that, as we're going to reset the table and stuff, and then Patrick, yes, I'm going to figure out a streamer meetup here soon. Not the season opener, but there'll be a game where we're all going to be taking over a section. I promise you that. Earlier this morning, Kendall and I did a round of TikTok tells me, and I don't think that's this, but we'll find out. Check it out.
Dude, did you hear about the 13-pound baby in Tennessee?
Baby in Tennessee. What? No.
Well, to clarify, he was birthed and he weighed in at 13 pounds.
That's a big ass baby.
Dude.
My daughter, I think, was like 6-7 pounds.
That's insane.
Yeah, man. I feel terrible for the husband.
What?
Oh, I'm just saying, 13-pound baby, she's wrecked, right? No, is she not?
Gosh.
I know, like, nature's a beautiful thing and things go back to its form, but not after a 13-pound baby. That's like the size of a Chevy.
13 is no longer my lucky number, I tell you what.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, is the mom okay? Well, what happened? She hold the baby for 13 months? Like before she gave birth?
It is a hospital record that she made.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It is the biggest baby that was born there in the last 3 years. And everyone's okay. Everyone survived.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It didn't split her in half like Alien?
No, surprisingly not.
Wow. All right,
But that poor woman.
Vaginas are magical things, man.
It's true. They are magical.
I would never have another kid again.
America's true heroes.
Headlines, just to get you caught up in the news
Yeah,
around
what's
us.
going on?
There's so much, so here's just the headlines. Just keep it easy. Do you think that like businesses learned from Cracker Barrel trying to rebrand?
I hope so. That definitely should have been a lesson.
Yeah, well, it's a lesson that Long John Silver's did not take. They're ditching its old logo and replacing the fish with a chicken. So Long John Silver, the chicken place. Yeah, that's not what you're familiar.
Weird
like,
rebrand.
You associate. Yeah, they insist their seafood items aren't going away. They're just hyping the chicken. But yeah, taking Long John Silver's, which is named after like a pirate, and then put a chicken on there.
I want to go out on a limb. I don't think they're as beloved as Cracker Barrel, so maybe they needed this.
Are they beloved though? And is Cracker Barrel beloved? I don't even know. Honestly, the Cracker Barrel debacle didn't affect business one way or another. Like business was bad all the way across the board.
Mm-hmm.
And them rebranding, it got a little worse. And then them going back to the original brand, it didn't change. So it was much ado about nothing, to be honest with you. If they want to like save the franchise, they just got to up the quality. I think it's pretty simple. Anyways, let's move forward into trends here. The New York Post says there's a new trend of Gen Z hub sons. And this is super sad. It's where adult sons who live at home take on a bunch of chores, right? So they call them hub sons. And usually they just call them bum sons.
Yeah.
But now they're hub sons.
Oh,
right.
That's not good.
That's not good at
a good
all.
term.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal when you're seeing like, okay, not only is my son, not like moving out anytime soon. He's not doing anything. So I'm gonna have him continue to take out the trash, and it'll be like the slave husband I never had.
Oh God!
Yeah,
you can't see it, guys, but my face is full of disgust.
It is gross, right?
God,
I know.
Ugh. Yeah, not good.
It's unfortunate though, with just in general when it comes to housing prices and stuff. It seems like hub sons is going to be a growing trend. There's a new social media trend, a dating trend. It's called zip coding. Have you ever heard the term? I guess geographically attractive.
No,
I think I'm saying it. I think I'm confusing it a little bit, but basically what that means, and I heard this actually a few years ago when I was dating. There was a woman who was in my proximity, and she said I was geographically attractive because I was in a close proximity, right?
Okay.
Which was one of the like green flags. One of many, probably, but it doesn't matter. It looks like a lot of people are trying to restrict their location range on dating apps to a very small radius and having a location dependent relationship when you're only together with someone when you're in the same zip code. Otherwise, you're single. So it's like I got hoes in different area codes. In this situation, like the new generation has hoes in different zip codes, which is same area code, same city,
right?
Different block.
So you just want a hoe in a zip code?
Maybe, yeah. What's the closest available? It's almost like when you're ordering on DoorDash, you're like, what could get here quickest? Or, within my closest proximity.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with dating now. That's where they're at. We're getting that lazy.
Right.
And slutty, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work out, but best of luck to you.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, a woman has been accused of fat shaming after she said that she is fed up with having to split restaurant bills with her larger friends who order more food than her whenever they dine out.
I kind of had a friend just happen to go out with a different friend, and he said, I'm picking up the check, and then he ordered 2 entrees instead of 1.
Oh, that's a wrong move. That's a bad move right there.
That you should be fed up with.
Absolutely. Especially when you announce ahead of time, like, don't worry, I got this. And he's like, cool, I'm going to do the surf and the turf. You're like, no, F you. I got one dinner for you.
Yes.
So what did your friend say in this situation?
He was unhappy, but it was also like, you should know that that's what's going to happen when you make that kind of offer to this kind of friend.
No, well, I mean, he's a garbage friend, apparently.
Yeah.
You should have known he was a garbage friend.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, no, I wouldn't even.
So I think it's the last time he offers a generous meal for somebody.
I mean, I've broken up with women just for ordering an appetizer. So, I mean, I don't even know what I do in this situation. Be like, you are not a friend. You're my enemy. You're trying to financially ruin me with your 2 entrees. Did he eat all the entrees at least? Is he a big fat F?
He's not.
Tell me he's fat and gave up on life and ate 2 full entrees in front of this man, and now I'll forgive him.
I mean, I could eat 2 entrees, so, I'm not going to fat shame. You're not going to catch me fat shaming.
No, I know. That's future problems for sure. Anyways, there's your headlines. Let's hit the reset. We got your F My Life and more coming up next on Beefegan Presents. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Feels kind of the same way for sure. Like if you want to continue to survive, then you have to balance.
But I will
market
say,
to market.
traveling the country is so cool. Like I've gotten to see in other parts of the country, travel across Canada and here, like parts of the country I never thought I would ever see.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beefegan Presents. Hanging out here with Paul, our game ops manager for the Tucson Roadrunners, and Rowdy Runner. How many different parts, because being a game ops manager and, of course, working your way up in the professional sports system, you have to bounce from market to market, right? How many cities have you lived in?
Probably like 4 now. This will be the 4th Tucson. Yeah. San Jose, bounced around the Bay because you can't afford to live around there. And then work with the Stockton team. People forget there was an ECHL team out there called the Thunder before there was the Heat. The Heat, who have now moved to Calgary. Wranglers, who is the team we're playing on opening night, which ironically was the AHL team that I watched 4 or 5 years ago, and now we're playing them on opening nights. Which is
full circle.
So small world, right? It's crazy. So, and then Michigan, Flint, Michigan. Worked with the Firebirds there, and then did some stuff with the Red Wings there, and then was a little bit in Canada, and now Tucson.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you lived in Canada for a little bit.
Yeah, just going around with like the teams out there, traveling, and then also just, with our game day, I love just watching game days from all the different teams out there. And in Ontario, we played in that province. If you don't know, the geo side of out there, they all are in this province, and so all these teams are within like 10 minutes of each other.
Really?
Yeah, except for the very, very far ones like Ottawa or the Sault Ste. Marie. Those ones are outliers, but pretty much the metropolitan area of Toronto, like all the OHL teams are there, which is kind of interesting of how that works in that league. And then we were one of 3 American teams, 2 in Michigan and 1 in Pennsylvania.
Interesting. Is it a lot like not Letterkenny, like Shoresy?
Yes. So if you love that show, Shoresy, that is exactly the lifestyle.
Wait, what is Shoresy on?
Shoresy, you gotta watch Shoresy.
You gotta
watch it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Hulu.
It's like Slapshot, but it's like the movie Slapshot, but now. What's going on now. So if you like the movie Slapshot, kind of like that old school hockey beer vibe, raunchy stuff. But now they got modern, the modern social media, everything that's going on now, they kind of make it into hockey.
I'm gonna watch it,
and it's all around hockey, which is great.
The lingo, the lifestyle, and everything else, and from the creator of Letterkenny and Jared Kiso, and it's fantastic. And honestly, anyone who wants to get into hockey and you're trying to figure it out first, check out Shoresy first.
Yes,
get into that, and then you'll be able to transition into NHL and AHL a lot easier. Trust me.
Sounds like I need to watch.
Yeah, like chirping. It's where I learned all my slang, so I could talk to the boys in the back. Strictly partly because
And they
of
all
Shorzy.
watch it too.
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
That's awesome.
And I just found out that Rowdy Runner is so young, so zillennial, that his attention span is so shot that he doesn't watch TV shows or movies. It's literally just Reels and TikTok. This is what kids grow up with, right?
YouTube.
It's the new
Yeah,
TV.
YouTube.
20 minute YouTube videos is my max.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
no cable
You have
system.
to watch Anchorman, dude. You have to watch it. I know it's such an old man thing to say
I don't think
because
he's
that
gonna
movie's
get
20 years old. He'll get it. It's timeless. He'll get it.
You have 1 week to report back to us on Anchorman.
You got homework.
I think if I watch like 20-minute clips of it on YouTube, I can get
in
through
my
the
Just
whole
glass
the
movie.
box of
highlights.
emotions.
Yeah.
You got to know that.
I know it's insane, but you're not alone. You know, I mean, it's like I said, the entire generation. My daughter's the same way. You know, so it's all been because of YouTube, and now, yeah, if it's anything longer than, it's too much unless it's a podcast, and then the kids could watch Joe Rogan for 3 hours straight. Which none of it makes sense. We live in a bizarre world for sure. All right, we got more coming up, including your beef tip. And the beef tip today is how to outsmart a psychopath. We'll talk about that after these words, but we're keeping the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan. Yeah, I like to educate people too.
Psychopath.
Short little clips. Have you heard of the dating term monkey branching? Because we talked about this earlier today.
No.
No.
I want if we could play a game of where you come up with all these slang words. I have no clue what
Well,
monkey.
I research it, right? And
Branching?
so I'm not making up the stuff, but a lot of it I can see the
it's real?
origin. Yeah, monkey branching is a new dating term apparently that came up today.
Well, I don't date, so that'd be tough for me. So
I'll play you guys. Well, we'll get you. Well, now that you're living close to U of A and you're a young man with a career, I think dating is on the agenda. With that,
Young.
yeah, youngish.
They call me old, man.
Polly Walnuts. No, you still look pretty young.
They like this building. They're like anything over than like 23. You're like uncle status, and I'm like, well, am I an uncle already? I don't even have children. This is crazy.
I feel like I'm uncle status, if not grandpa
I
status.
don't have brothers
no.
and sisters that have children either.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been with this team so long now, going into the 10th season. I remember the first 3-4 seasons. After the games, they're like, "All right, where are we going? We're gonna party and stuff like that." And then eventually, those invites dried up, right? And so then I go to the next game, like, "Oh man, we had such a good time last night." I'm like, "The fuck you mean you had a good time last night?" You know, like I went home and I was watching a movie. You know, like,
You can come out with me and Paul.
Yeah.
I'll
We'll
show
be
you
your
guys
dates.
how it's done. Dude.
Okay.
I'll show you
All right.
guys how it's
Okay.
done. Yeah.
Let's go.
This old man still got a couple tricks up his sleeve.
Let's go. Let's
Kendall
go.
and I went partying Friday night. Actually,
Yeah.
double dated. It was super fun.
Aw.
So yeah, it was good
Yeah.
times.
I need a
Where
good
do you guys
wingman.
We went to Jackrabbit Lounge.
Well, we started off at MSA Annex, which
That's
is right
true.
down the road. Have you guys been yet?
I don't know anything cool down here.
I don't know
I need a like
anything.
list.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know anything.
The
Like,
Annex is great, and
Okay.
it's right
I've
there
heard of it, I
off of
feel like.
Congress. Yeah, on the west side of the arena, west side of the freeway. And
Oh my gosh! Wait.
yeah, it's that place with all the little freights.
Oh, I live there. Oh.
No, you don't live in the Annex.
Yeah. But I live around there.
Do you live around there?
Yeah, right around there.
Okay, that's good. But
I live
Wait
next
a minute. Was he the guy behind that Circle K that I saw?
no, yeah. It's like, are you homeless? Don't say
to
that.
asking for money.
But no. So yeah, the MSA Annex is right there, and you do live in the Mercado? Are you kidding me?
I didn't know we could say that.
What's your
online,
number?
but-
Well,
What's your
He
room number?
doesn't live there, okay, guys?
What's his room number?
Yeah, that's crazy too. I'm like, social media pays that much. You can live at the Mercado. I'm in the wrong industry, dude. Anyways, yeah. So it's right
I
there.
live there.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh my
So
gosh.
you eat there and stuff?
I drink there. That's
Yeah.
why I didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Because they have the bar that. Well, she told
Westbound.
me.
Yeah.
West. Yes, she said
Yes.
meet at Westbound. I was like, what's that? And she called me.
I
Oh
know.
my
stupid.
gosh.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but it was the Annex. So we went there first. Then we attempted to do Nightfall, but
Okay.
it was closed down because of a power outage. Then we went to Jackrabbit Lounge, which is right up the road from the arena as well. It's a good drinking spot. That used to be a strip club, and they didn't change anything about it.
They just
They
kept the
just
stage.
they kept this. They got the little
That's hilarious.
stages
Got
where you
the
could
stage
dance.
and the stains, yeah.
Yeah, and the carpet and everything.
The carpet's
and
in there
the
still.
seating.
Oh my God.
It's amazing, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a strip club without the strippers, and it's a great place to drink. So we did that, and it was
Great place.
a fun time. It was a great, seriously.
I
So
was
I need
wicked
a list.
hungover Saturday.
Really?
I need. Oh,
Yeah.
that's, oh.
Oh yeah, she was. I was feeling fine.
First, I need a list though. Like I feel like a fish out of water here. Like it's like, and I'm near all this cool stuff, and I don't know where to go. And it's like the heck. But
well, you're living down like on 4th, or where you?
Yeah,
living?
but those maniacs in 4th Avenue. Yes, I'm with all those. Literally anyone that's partying every single day, and that weekend.
The prostitutes.
Yes. So
prostitutes.
What's that?
Prostitutes.
Yeah.
You'll think about it. You'll figure it out.
Sorority hoes. Prostitutes.
They're at the corner of the.
What a name!
They're at the corner of
I want to use that.
the corner of Dairy Queen. That's where they're all
They're
at.
I go to Dairy Queen
They are
once
everywhere.
a week.
So that's where I live. Is that corner where Dairy Queen is? That
Yeah.
I'm right there. So-
I meet in the back of that Dairy Queen with.
But the thing is, it's like I didn't do any research before I
Gotta get
came
back on.
here. I was looking at furnished places, and that one was one of the first ones that came up, and it was cheap, and I didn't even look at the area around it.
Well,
I'm just like, it's
didn't
near
even-
downtown. Okay.
You didn't even assume that if it's a furnished
I didn't
housing
even-
downtown that it would be student housing.
I didn't know it would be mostly student housing, pretty much. That I'd be the only non-student in there.
Do you feel like a creepy old guy in there?
I do. It's weird. It's like I look around and I'm like, you are literally just turned 18 and like you can't even drink. And like I
Right.
know you guys are getting like shit faced every weekend, like
Yeah.
every
Right.
night here. So this is crazy. So,
Yeah.
but I will say it makes me feel a lot younger, and I feel like I'm in college again. So,
Yeah, it's true.
but
And-
I get to be near downtown and have to. I'll pay like almost $2,000 to do it. So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that. Just not, if you could chill on the fire alarms, guys, every other weekend. Like, you guys, can you guys like smoke outside or smoke in the bathroom, please?
Yeah.
Or learn how to cook your eggs. Please.
Right. Yeah. So we're back on Rock 102.1 KFMA. And that's Paul, our game ops manager. So he came from Flint, Michigan. So to get some housing, he ended up moving into student housing and learning.
First of all, not by choice.
Is
I'm
that
just
I
looking.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you just get this job, because I didn't plan on, getting this job. It just so, it happened so quick. And it's like,
Right.
all right, we need you to move in a few weeks. And it's like literally less than like 3 weeks. And it's like, okay, moving at places. And then college is starting at the same time. And I'm like, I don't want to pay for like more than $1,500 for a place to like be downtown or anything like that, or let alone carry a trailer from Michigan all the way to here.
Right.
I didn't want to do that with my little Ford Fusion. So I'm just like looking at furnished places. And the only thing that popped up, I didn't even know it was student housing, and so I picked an all pretty much student building.
Yeah.
near
What's it
Union.
called? The U of A shack?
Union on 6. So you can
Oh,
stalk
yeah.
me there if you want.
I'm
But
confused. How did you get in if you're not a student?
I guess they open it to non-students too, but it's like, it's only geared. You could tell it's geared for students, but
Yeah.
they allow
Yeah.
non-students in there, which is weird.
Creepy.
So
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
anyone
Alright.
that could afford it. So, but it's like literally,
Good
yeah,
to know.
yeah, no. So if like I was telling them, it's like, guys, just like it's a party every weekend, and it's like I'll have to get used to that. But I do feel like I'm in college again.
You got to partake, but not in a weird way where you show up with like a 6-pack and be like, what's
I can't
going
buy
on,
you and
fellow
your
kids?
I can't buy you and your friends alcohol. Sorry,
Yes.
I
That lame.
Let's wrap things up here with the beef tip real quick. But don't forget, the home opener is Saturday and Sunday. Get your tickets today, TucsonRoadrunners.com. All right, here are 2 rules to outsmart a psychopath. Okay. Now this is according, we see books, movies, television, all filled with various psychopaths. According to this expert, the founder of Applied Behavior Research, he's revealed these 2 rules that you can use to outsmart these nut jobs. First, remain calm. Definitely calmer than the person you're dealing with. And that's going to be difficult because they're psychopaths and they're usually pretty calm. All right. But make it a point never to escalate. Secondly, don't react. No matter how shocking or disturbing what they say is, don't even raise an eyebrow. Just, water off the umbrella, so to speak. Just do those 2 things and it will keep them away. It'll keep them away from any sense that they're in charge of the interaction, and your sanity might stay intact.
Now I know what to do when
yes.
I talk to you, Beef. Thank
Well,
you.
coming from a
I
a true Bay Area, San Francisco, you gotta learn to do this every single day when
There
you're
you
living
go.
there.
Absolutely.
So everybody's just staring at you crazy. No, just don't react. And then you don't give them any fuel because then they can't do anything with you and they move on to the next person.
There you go. There you go. And now we're out of time. Thanks. There's your beat there. Thanks, Paul. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later.
See you at the home opener, Al.
That's right.
Sorry, I should have told you there's a heart out. Thanks,
I
Tom.
usually feel like there is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, get the home opener.
Well, you're not going to hear him.